If you need help getting a scholarship or financial aid in America, give me just 60 seconds so I can show you 5 options that can help you. The first one is a university-specific scholarship. That means that whatever university that you apply to can give you a scholarship right there. And the second one is an external scholarship. That just basically means that an organization or business that's outside the university can give you a scholarship as well. Now, the third one is a graduate assistantship. Just like the name implies, if you're a graduate student, you can work with your professor as a research assistant or a teaching assistant, and the university can give you financial aid. Now, the fourth one is a work-study program. Now, this is a good one too, because your university can actually help you to find a job, and whatever you earn can be used towards a tuition in that university. And the fifth option, just like any American, you can get a student loan. Now, I don't personally recommend the student loan option because there are many other options that don't require you getting money from the bank or a different organization that you have to pay back. We're going to focus on the first 4, but you also have that option if you need to get a student loan and that's your dream. If you're new here, I'm Reggie. I have over 10 years of experience helping students from all over the world go to their college here in America. So I really want to help you too. And contrary to popular opinion, scholarships are not limited to people that are born here in the US. You can get one of those scholarships too. So if you're new here, please like and subscribe. Once a month, what I do is we have a class with some of the subscribers. We hang out. You can improve your English. You can talk about your college plans, and we can really grow together. So we all know that studying in the United States can come with some really cool advantages over different other colleges in other countries. But we also know that it has some financial disadvantages. I just want you to know that you have the same rights that every other American has to these scholarships that are out there. And we're going to start with the first one, which is because of merit-based achievements. For example, your academic scores, your test scores, or other criteria. Now, these scholarships are so cool because it can cover maybe a portion of your tuition or maybe the entire college fee that you have. Let's take Stanford University as an example. Maybe when you think of Stanford University, you think of that as a college that wouldn't have something that you need like financial aid or a scholarship for an international student, but it actually does. So let's look it up. We're going to type that in, Stanford University, international student scholarship, and let's see what appears there. The first option here, notice what it says. We're going to go to it. How aid works for international students just like you. Stanford has a limited amount of financial aid for international students. International students needing assistance must make that indication on the admission application. So that basically means before you even get accepted, let them know that you want this help. Applicants who are admitted with eligibility for aid will be awarded assistance from institutional funds based on their family financial circumstances. So if you need help going to any university, just go to their website and see if they have it. And you never know, maybe even one of the top colleges that you want to go to has this aid for you. Almost every college has this aid, so likely yours does too. So before you even apply to the university, make sure you know exactly the scholarship that you want and look to see if it offers it with the university that you want to go to. Okay, let's go on to the second one, which are external scholarships. There are so many private organizations, the government, different foundations, and they're looking for bright young people like you to go to different countries to spread their culture, to be able to diversify their university and to enrich the experience, but they're just waiting on you to apply. We're going to check some examples of that right now. We have 3 that we're going to discuss today. The Fulbright Foreign Student Program that we see here. We also have the Aga Khan Development Network. And we have the DAAD Scholarship, which is basically a scholarship program based in Germany. But we're really going to focus on the first one, the Fulbright Foreign Student Program, because this is the one, no matter where you're from, you can apply to it, and you have a really good possibility of being able to get some financial aid studying in America. Why do I say this? Well, let's take a look at what it mentions here. The Fulbright Foreign Student Program enables graduate students, young professionals, and artists, so basically everybody, from abroad to study and conduct research in the United States. The Fulbright Foreign Student Program operates in more than 160 countries worldwide. Approximately, notice this, 4,000 foreign students receive Fulbright scholarships each year to study in the United States. So a really good scholarship. The reason that I really like it I was doing a little bit of research and I found this guy named YJ Hyo. He was awarded this Fulbright scholarship and he's doing some amazing things right now. Maybe you can check out his experience. He talks a little bit about that here in his channel. And after he graduated, because of this scholarship, notice what he did. He actually even made it a really cool invention to be able to put your phone on your mirror, or if you're taking a bath, you can put your phone somewhere and watch your favorite movie. Really cool, bright ideas that this guy got after he got his scholarship. Now, the other ones that we mentioned, for example, the Aga Khan Development Network, this one you do have to be from Asia, but not from China, Taiwan, Japan, Hong Kong, or any of those places. Asia, maybe like Pakistan, India, somewhere in that area, those people would be eligible. And the DAAD scholarship, you have to have some affiliation with Germany. So if that meets your criteria, definitely look it up. But there are many other ones besides the ones that we mentioned here. So definitely give yourself that opportunity of applying. Look up some financial aid before you go to your college. So what I'll do, I'll leave the link for all of these scholarships that we've reviewed so far in the description, and you can check it to make sure that this meets the criteria that you need. Now, if you're a graduate student, the third one might be the best for you, which are graduate assistantships. You can be a research assistant or a teacher assistant. Now, I really thought this was cool too, because you can use it towards your complete tuition, which means you can go there for free, or they can do a bi-weekly payment that they can give you. And with this bi-weekly payment, it'll be significantly less than before. But definitely pay attention to this point here. It is very competitive to have an assistantship. So as soon as you know the university that you're applying to, make sure you mention that you want to do that so you can receive that help. So let's take Stanford University, for example. So we're going to put that. Stanford University Graduate Assistantships. So all you have to do is go to that. We're going to click it. And what do we need graduate assistantships for? Some financial aid help, right? So we're going to go down and we're going to look at student pay. Notice how one of the top universities, so I'm sure whatever university you apply to, will also be able to give you that financial help. Look at this. If you're a research assistant, you only have to work 10 hours a week, and they give you bi-monthly pay of about $1,075, basically every 2 weeks, or they can give quarterly pay, which is $6,450 towards your tuition. If you're an actual teaching assistant, even more. You do those same 10 hours and your bi-monthly pay, which means you're paid towards your tuition every 2 weeks, will be $1,095, and your quarterly pay will be $6,573. So again, maybe you can use that graduate assistant help towards your tuition as well. Another really solid option are work study programs. As an international student, you're definitely allowed and eligible for this, which means you can apply for it and the university will find a job that is specific to what you can do. But remember, you're still a student, so they won't let you work full-time, just part-time between 10 to 20 hours. And whatever money that you earn, it will go towards your academic expenses, your students' expenses, or your tuition. But the best part of this is they help you to get this job, right? So it doesn't count towards your maximum work hours. So if you find another job on the side that you want to do to help you even more, that doesn't count. You can do that one, and you can do whatever job that you find if you need to do that. So let's check out some work study programs from one of my favorite restaurants here in the USA, Chick-fil-A. Definitely recommend it. Come down here. If you come to North Carolina, I'll definitely invite you to some Chick-fil-A. So let's look at two examples. One, we see here from WTAMU University. This student was awarded $25,000 scholarship, not even from her university. This is just extra just because she was doing the student worker program there at Chick-fil-A. And not just her. We have another example, a little bit lower. Another student that also received $25,000 extra, not even just a part of the work study program. So we see some examples here too. Now, the fifth option are student loans. As you saw before, I don't really recommend getting a student loan if you don't have to, because you have a lot of other options. But international students are eligible to be able to get a loan from a bank or a private organization. But the thing is, you do need a co-signer here in the US that can sign off to make sure that you're going to pay it back. So I hope these tips were helpful for you. As we've seen before, financial aid and scholarships and the price of college in America is really high. But you see that you have many options that you can choose from. Definitely take your time, look at the links that I have in the description, go investigate before you go to the college that you want to go to. And maybe you can see that you can get into a better college than you thought you can get into. Okay, so let me know how it goes and we'll see each other soon. Take care.